Hello everyone, this is Asian Rajib and welcome to my first Call of Duty World War II commentary. In this video I'll be talking about one of the interesting subjects that I have in mind, and that is shotguns in hardcore. I'll tell you this quickly right now that shotguns in hardcore work better than core game modes. And there are two reasons. First is really obvious. First, you have lower health in hardcore with only 30 points compared to core game mode with 100 points, and these are really standards throughout Call of Duty games, and most weapons will kill within 1 or 2 shots. And the second reason, which is not obvious to me, is the range. And I'm not talking about, like, you know, typical range where you may need additional shot to kill the enemy. I'm talking about the one-shot kill range. It suddenly appeared in hardcore. And what happened to core? Well, I will explain. It started off with when I'm trying to use the combat shotgun, when I'm trying to get the footage for Call of Duty Weapon Guide Express, for the combat shotgun, which is coming up next. And I had many difficult times where I try to get streaks going on, which will make it look good for the video guide. Well, it did not go well. Well, not really until I played Free For All, where I found it to be much easier to get streaks going on. In Free For All, you have to chase someone down, and the gunfights usually occurs at close range, so it's easy for shotgun. It's easy to surprise someone when you ran into somebody. So why is the shotgun so bad in core? Well, I'm not going to speak to all of the shotguns, because the shotguns that I've used the most is the combat shotgun in core. And that's because I'm preparing for the next Call of Duty Weapon Guide Express, which is the combat shotgun, being the next one. And its performance is so polarized. There'll be instances where you're gonna get one-shot kill at a decent range, and then there'll be an instance where I didn't get a one-shot kill at close range, which even like at point-blank range, in which I know that it's gonna kill. Like, I'm next to the guy's like shoulder to shoulder, and it did not register, and I got a hit marker. I basically tickle him, and then I have to fire another shot to finish him off, and that confused me so much. It questioned me to how the shotgun works in this game, and I'm not an expert. I don't have the hard stats. I don't have an app to help me figure out how, you know, each pellets or how it behaves and registration, etc. I don't have those things to test them out. So it's just like the hands-on experience. I play a game or two, and then I'll tell you the results of the overall from those two games, of the overall performance and what I think of. So in short, if you want to go for gold camouflage in core, play Free For All. Now in hardcore, however, the situation here is different in a good way. For those of you who not looking to get just gold camouflage for your favorite shotgun, but for the diamond camouflage for all of your shotguns, now that's better, because all of the shotguns can kill within 1 shot, even at the edge of their effective ranges too, regardless of whichever shotguns you are using. Even with the toggle action shotgun, you see a lot of one-shot kill, and that's something that scared me. Hopefully not a lot of people will use the shotgun in hardcore. I mean, I spot few already. But my favorite shotgun to use in hardcore is a sawed-off shotgun. I don't know why this thing satisfied me. If you have this gun, try it out. You don't need advanced rifling, because In this gameplay, I didn't have one. I was using the reflex sight and quick draw. And you probably saw some examples at the range where you should not be getting a hit marker. You get a kill with it in hardcore, and that's insane. But if you want some advice about which shotgun you want to use in hardcore, I would say the toggle action would be the easiest one. Not only it offers you a good, generous one-hit kill range, but the semi-automatic nature of it makes it so much better and more reliable if you face multiple enemies or if your first shot failed to kill at certain range. And with 6 rounds, I mean, it's pretty good. It's easiest. The second easiest one would be the sawed-off shotgun. And why not the drilling? Well, the sawed-off shotgun is more controllable and reloads faster. It also deals a massive damage, and the range is good too. The drilling is also nice, but the recoil is high. Each time you fire, the recoil bounces off so heavily, and if you fire the second shot too quick, you will miss the target, and that annoys me, so I don't like it. So that's why I rank it the third. The fourth one is the combat shotgun, because it has the slowest fire rate of all but highest magazine capacity at 7 rounds. But if you can make your shots count, it's a death to the enemies at the range where you should not be getting any hit marker or, you know, something like that. So not only you tickle them, you kill them. So with this situation, it confused me even more to how the shotguns work in this game. Because in hardcore, I mean, the range is just crazy. I hope they don't touch or do anything to it. And you may not even need the advanced rifling at all, but I would say put it on just in case. If you have it unlocked, use it. But don't use steady aim because you don't have the reticle in hardcore. And you probably prefer a larger spread to be able to cover any fast moving target. Some people move so fast, and you probably want a larger hit probability at closer range. So I would say don't use steady aim on all the shotguns in hardcore. Now, without the minimap, you probably want to listen to the footsteps carefully. You can use mountain division to silence your movement, or the basic training in conspicuous, I believe that's what it called, to also muffle your movement, the sound of your movement as well. If you don't have any of these, crouch to the area where you know you're gonna be close to the enemy's territory. That way you minimize your signature and sound, because, you know, without minimap, people rely on those things. And be careful about sprinting way too much, because you're gonna get caught in mid sprint. If you know you're close to someone, you'll probably be able to tell through the sound of the footsteps. Walk. This game demands more like patience. Like you don't need to run all the time. If you walk, you're likely to be prepared and be able to win more gunfights overall. And this applies to the shotgun. Video's about to run out, so lastly, you still need to flank. I mean, with generous range, you may have loose torrents to at least come out in the open for a bit, but you still want to stick to the interiors where the shotguns are most effective with, because high damage will blast them off. Even if the enemies are using the WWII 28, that things are common. I don't know why. Well, you know, if you see someone using that, just use the shotgun, and that will blow them away faster than they're coming. I think that's pretty much it for the video. So I would suggest you keep any of the shotguns a try in hardcore, and let me know the results in the comments below. And I think that's pretty much it for now. This is Asian with Jeep. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, this spawn is Z.
Enemy capturing Charlie.
Oh, good shit. They're probably gonna get my care package.
I got it.
Ready. Call for a straight.
You can come get it if you want. Oh, not mine.
Nah, the game that I'm
carried the
Yeah,
day.
game is over.
Nice work, soldier.
Oh man, I did trash. Hell no. Ooh, okay. I think. Yum 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 yum. You like that?